Having balance in the body is necessary for functionality, athleticism, and injury prevention. A phrase that you may hear often is muscle balance. But what does this really mean, and what is the best way to achieve it? There may be no exact answers for some of these questions, but we will try to address some of the fundamental concepts through this video. I think one of the most interesting things to note about our body's design is that every muscle or muscle group in the body has an opposing or antagonistic muscle or muscle group. Some basic examples of this is the hamstring's oppositional relationship to the quadriceps, or the biceps to the triceps. When we perform a movement pattern, there are many muscles acting together to achieve that movement. And so rather than thinking about all the different muscles that are being trained, I think it is much more useful to think about which general movement pattern you are training, along with the direction of force that you are working against. Let's take the single arm dumbbell row as an example. This is a pulling movement pattern that we perform with our body horizontal to the floor. Now, if we look at the deficit push-up, we can clearly see that our force production is working in the exact opposite direction. This is why we pair these two movements back to back. This method has potential to create oppositional balance in the body and is a consistent principle of holistic training. Another example is the weighted pull-up compared to the military press. Just like the last couplet, these are both compound pushing and pulling movements. They just occur with the arms in an overhead position and work in an oppositional way vertically rather than horizontally. By thinking in this way, we can take a relatively complex idea and simplify it. This is why you will always see supersets of two opposing movements in holistic training. It is simply an elegant way to create oppositional balance in the body.